Think the wide angle look with creative distortion is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello everyone. Now I'm on location in Vineland, New Jersey, where I'm at TNF Camera, and over the weekend, Bart, the founder, an incredible photographer, hosted a portrait session. And so we taught a bunch of students about portrait photography and lighting. It was amazing. Sunday rolls around and we found ourselves with a little time, so we went out shooting, and this little dog, Benny, stumbled into my frame. Let me show you. You're gonna fall in love with him. Look at this. It was a rescue dog, absolutely gorgeous. I had a 24 millimeter lens with me, not a fisheye. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna fake it, and we're gonna start with the original image, and then we'll take it from there. So let me get right to it. So here's the image itself. There we are. And you can see it's nice, but it's not what I want it to look like. So let's come over here to develop. And I'm just gonna do a quick develop, let auto do it for me. I don't like the exposure, so I'll leave it there. Highlights look good, and increase the black tones right about there. All right, so we're off to a good start. Now let's come down to optics, and here's where we're gonna get creative. I'm gonna move the lens distortion all the way forward. Now I'm gonna apply a second instance of develop. So I'll click on develop again, and now watch this. We'll just double it, and I'll increase that lens distortion once more. And once I do it, you'll really see, oh, look at it, there it is. And by the way, if I click on edits, think of that as history, you'll notice I have two instances of develop. That's the beauty of Luminar, is I can add tools multiple times. Now to really complete this look, I want to get a little more creative. So I'm going to use a blur, but I want to use twisted blur. Now watch this. We're really going to crank that up just so you can see what it looks like. I'll place the center point right on Benny's nose. And now, masking. I'll use a radial gradient, and instead of applying it to Benny, I want to invert it and apply it to the background. Now let's look at it. Oh, look at that. And if it's a little too aggressive for you, just dial back the amount or increase it. That's up to you. Now, I really love how it's looking. We went from this, to really making him stand out. You know what? Let's just add a little more creativity to it. I'm going to come into the matte tool, and I just love that faded look. There we go, a little contrast with Benny. That's it. And last, I really do want to tie it all in. I want to darken the edges and bring attention to Benny himself. So let's use vignette. And I'm going to feather it just a little more. But here's the key. I want to add a little inner light. Look at that. And you know what? One more little trick, because I'm noticing by doing that, the highlights got blown out a little bit. So let's bring it back right about there. Perfect. Look at that. That's how I envision Benny. How neat was that? So again, if you don't have the lens of your choice, as a photographer, be creative. Learn to see what you can do to enhance it and develop it. All right. Now, if you like what you saw here, make sure you check out some of the other Luminar Coffee Break videos here on YouTube. If you're here watching it, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. Everyone else, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next coffee break.